Here is an Avaya telephone. This is model 6221, and it's a very nice desk telephone. It's not overly featured, but it's got all the basic features that you would want. It's got hold and redial and flash and mute and a couple speed dials. And it also has speakerphone, although it's one of those speakerphones that is powered by the telephone line only. And generally speaking, I find those just don't work that well. And this one is certainly no exception. But it is there, and it could work if you really needed it to. It does have a voicemail indicator light if you had voicemail compatibility on your telephone line. And it does have handset volume control and speakerphone volume control. We have ring volume control on the side here. It has 3 levels of ring. And then on the top we have ring and ring off. Now something that's kind of interesting with this particular telephone is that it has 2 telephone line inputs. One you can see up here at the top, and the other one is here for if you had it hanging on the wall. And if you wanted to, you could actually use this as a pass-through, and you could have your incoming line here and your outgoing line there, or vice versa, and have 2 telephones on the line, which is kind of neat. So let's see, I'll take a look at the wall mount here. It does have a bracket on there. This is a desk mount. Take this off, flip it up, and put it on a wall mount. There's a screw in here, which I guess was never screwed on, but it's supposed to go in here to keep the bracket in place. But it seems to snap on pretty firmly, so I'm not going to be concerned about that. You can see the indicators there for wall mount versus desk mount and the instructions to remove it and put it back in place. Telephone line cord, or telephone handset cord. Here's the handset itself. It's got some weight to it. It's a decent handset. This is the cord. I'm not sure if this is original, but it's a very close color match if it's not. It's fairly long too. Let's see here. Don't know anything about programming the memories. I've never really used this telephone at length, so I haven't gotten that far into figuring out how it works. But it's a nice telephone for a desk. So let's make some test calls here. I'm going to plug in the telephone line, and I'm going to make a test call out here. That's the lowest volume. That's the highest volume.
Good evening. Download our mobile app and use your smartphone or tablet to manage your accounts online. Available at iTunes or Google Play. People's United Bank N.A. What know-how can do. Member FDIC. Today is Saturday, March 18th.
We got hold, and there's a little indicator light there indicating that it's on hold. Same with mute.
30s, 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight, lows in the upper 20s. Sunday, mostly cloudy, chance of snow in the morning.
And actually we have a speaker indicator light as well. The lights are quite faint, they're not terribly visible. We also have a voicemail indicator light up there should you have a service which includes voicemail. So as you can hear, the speakerphone, it's not terrible, but it's just not the greatest either. Let me call it now so you can hear what it sounds like when it rings. It's got kind of a unique ringtone to it. It's got 3 levels. I'll bump it up each level after the ring. So I'm going to go punch in the number. Call myself. Yeah, that's low volume. That's medium volume. Actually, no, I skipped medium. And they only have 2 settings. Alright, I guess it only has 2 settings. Now, did it run out? I had to call it again. You can see the indicator light, the voicemail indicator light will flash as it rings. And I kind of thought there was 3 levels because it's got the... Oh, I guess there are 3 levels. Okay, let's turn it on here. Whoops. Hello, hello. Is it on? Testing. Hello? Okay, it is on. Hello. Okay. I'm going to go in the other room, and I will transmit through this telephone. Oh, let's not have that happen.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a test call for the Avaya telephone. Testing on speakerphone. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello.
Okay, so now I will reverse the test. I'm actually not really sure how we're going to do this. I'm going to leave this telephone here, and I'm going to take this one. I don't know if the cord is going to be long enough. It may be. I'll put this one on speaker, and mute this one for a minute, and I'm going to take this telephone as far away as I can, and I'll try to transmit into this telephone with it on speaker so you can hear how it sounds. See if we have a good volume on there. Okay. No, this cord isn't quite long enough to reach out the door, I don't think. Oh, actually, no, it's like 2 feet too short. Well, I was contemplating putting a different cord on here, and I just turned it off by mistake, so I guess now is a good opportunity to pause the video and replace that cord so it's longer. Okay, I got it set up again. So we're calling it now. I'm going to take it in the other room and I'll talk on speakerphone.
Okay, I've got the phone on speaker, and I'm talking very close to the telephone right now. I've got 2 feet away now. I've got 3 feet away. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're about 6 feet away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so maybe about 10 feet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I am transmitting into the handset. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hello, hello. Avaya telephone test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So that concludes the... Oh. How rude. Okay, so that's going to conclude that. So I think that pretty much covers all areas of this telephone. There's not a whole lot of features on here to demonstrate other than the speed dials, which I don't know how to use. But hopefully that was what you wanted to see, and that show this off well enough. If you want to see another video on this thing with the speed dial working, I'll have to look into figuring out how that works. But for now, That is the demonstration of the Avaya 6221 telephone. Goodbye.